Greetings, very good people. Kindly accept my greetings. My name is Khomotso Lekalake. We are continuing with our program Unveiling the Truth series. From what we have discussed previously about the subject of defining truth, we need to understand the underlying factors which requires us to unveil the truth today. This subject is strictly focused onto the situation in South Africa. Unveiling the Truth series brings forth a number of various subjects, but our priority is to focus onto South Africa and to address and also redress the challenges facing our society. It is important for the people of the Rainbow Nation to come together and be instrumental in unveiling the truth so that we together know where we are going from here. This does not mean that we bring back the challenges of the past or we are going back into the past. That is not the case. We unveil the truth so that we can create a future that will be beneficial to all of us. Today, we are going to bring forth a number of issues. Number one, it is apparent or it should be known that we as South Africans, the people of the Rainbow Nation, we are living in a contrived setting. Number two, it is important for us as the society to understand that most of our doing are based on doctrines of men. Men came up with a number of alternative ways whereby we will be able to come together and try to lead healthy social lives. Number three, there are systems that are put in place. For instance, the government system. The government system that we use in South Africa also need to be scrutinized. Number four, there is a serious error that is happening in our society. We need to correct that error so that we may all lead wonderful lives. Number five, there is a need for us to unveil the truth. The truth will help us to map the way forward in a manner that is beneficial to all the people of the Rainbow Nation. Let us start with the subject of today. We are living in a contrived setting. What is happening in South Africa today is completely abnormal. We are living behind the ideas of the people who did not know that together all the people of South Africa will be one. When most of these ideas, which are still haunting us today, which are still causing so much problems for us today, were meant for people who thought that they would enjoy the benefits of South Africa for a moment, and thereafter, those people who are not bona fide citizens of South Africa before 1600, or let me say, people who are not native South Africans, they came to our society with a view that they will only enjoy for a moment and then live back into their countries of origin. On that light, they came up with the psychologies or the ideologies that were meant to control the people so that whilst they benefit their stay in South Africa, they can have all the advantage of South Africa. They succeeded by oppressing the people of South Africa, the native South Africans, and destroying their identity. As a result thereof, we are all victims of colonization, apartheid, oppression, and destruction. Everything that we know is not what's supposed to be. This is an evil plan that was meant to loot from South Africa so that the people who came to South Africa can go back to their countries of origin with wealth that they have looted in South Africa. Nevertheless, there is nothing much that will help us to go back from where it started, as we know that every day is a new day, and God, the creator of heaven and earth, is doing something new every day. It means every day is a good opportunity for us to reshape the course of history, to move into the future that will benefit all the people of the Rainbow Nation to enjoy all the resources of their country. Let us look after what happened during the democratic dispensation in South Africa. Let us look at the first black South African president, Mr. Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela. He came with a wonderful doctrine, reconstruction and development program. The program was good at its inception, but with time, because of the unhealthy environment in South Africa, the system was corrupted. It is no longer benefiting to the majority of South Africans. It was accepted with glee because it had many loopholes whereby funds or resources can be channeled to particular individuals. Following was our former president, Mr. Thabo Mbeki. He came with a wonderful doctrine of African Renaissance, the revival of South Africa, bringing forth the technological developments which took place before we were colonized. Because the approach was people-centered, it was not popular to many. Following our former president, Thabo Mbeki, it was the former president, Jacob Zuma. He also came up with a wonderful doctrine, radical economic transformation. Unfortunately, it was not accepted because it threatened the multinational corporations which are doing big business in South Africa. They were scared to share the wealth of South Africa with those who were previously disadvantaged. Unfortunately, the system also was matched with bribery and corruption. It did not yield good results in South Africa. Those who were benefiting, they wanted to remain benefiting above all the other people of South Africa. That system did not yield any good result. It was seriously opposed, and that leadership of the former president Jacob Zuma was under a heavy pressure from multinational corporations and the other people who were benefiting from the scarcity mentality which was created in our society. And then today, we are living under the leadership of President Cyril Ramaphosa. He also brings forth a wonderful doctrine, social compact pact, whereby we need to come together as South Africans so that we can work together to bridge the gap between the rich and the poor. And in doing so, no one should be left behind. The system or the approach is also human-centered. It is not a supported march because it puts people at the center. Those who are in big business, they ignore a lot to support the small businesses and all the people of South Africa at large. Then the error, it happened with time that our government was not prepared to deal with the challenges that are facing South Africa. Most of the issues are piling up, and it costs most of the South Africans to end up taking the law into their hands. The situation also breeds a lot of syndicates which are looting from state resources and doing illicit businesses to disadvantage the success of our country. The leaders of the churches, they also contributed significantly because they enjoyed or they had a greatest taste on money. Their focus shifted from teaching the people about God. They fell into the trap of teaching people about prosperity. The elders of our society. The elders of our society are also not doing much that they're supposed to do, as they are the ones with great experience who are supposed to help us to shape the future of South Africa. Unfortunately, they enjoy from whatever they benefit. They left the status quo to continue instead of taking responsibility as the elders of our society, the leaders of the churches, and the government. That problem or their error of putting so much onto what they need, what they want as individuals, not putting the interest of the citizens of the Rainbow Nation in their heart or at the forefront. They chose to shift the blame to the young ones, to the youth. Everything is blamed to the youth, and that is the main problem that causes so much troubles in our society. We need to come up with solutions, but we cannot speak of solutions for as long as our elders, the church leaders, and the government does not take full responsibility of their actions or inactions. To shift the blame to the youth will not help South Africa to develop as a society. We need to tell the truth. We need to tell the truth so that everyone can be able to play their role for us to be able to contribute individually so that we can be able to make South Africa a better world for all. From what we have indicated, it is clear that the elders of South Africa, the church leaders, and the government are concealing the truth for the youth as long as they enjoy the benefits from all these things that are affecting our society negative. They don't feel bound to stand up for the truth. Let us park it at this for now, as we'll be continuing to unpack the truth that is hidden to many. Thank you, our listeners, our viewers. We hope we'll continue to make time to listen to our program as we are bringing a number of issues to the fore so that with time as we'll be engaging with other people who have an interest or who are concerned with some of the issues discussed in this program of Unveiling the Truth series. Much will be revealed for us to have a clear understanding of where we are coming from, where we are standing, and where we are going. Please, good people, continue to watch our videos, and please, good people, continue to subscribe. I thank you.